Hello everyone, welcome to www.MyOnlineEdu.com's video tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll learn about the decision control structure that has been there for C programming. So, what is a decision control structure? Let me explain you for that for a couple of minutes first. Then we'll go directly to that if-else statements, whatever is available in C programming. So, decision control, as you can see by this name, is basically it is controlling you to take a decision, right? So for example, let's say you are going outside of your home, okay, and there is a condition that you put yourself that, okay, if it is raining, then I am not going outside, else I'll be going outside. Okay, so what does it mean is there is a condition. See, what you are trying to put here is a condition on your going or not going outside from your home. And what is that condition is? If it is raining. So if it is raining, so the raining is the condition. Okay, so here, like something like, if it is raining, then I am not going outside. So the decision is whether it is raining or not, and which is controlling you to perform a particular action, that is whether you are going outside from your home or not. So see, this is kind of a scenario where the most of the programming languages also use. Okay, so there are so many conditions, so many things that is available, into our programming scenarios. So those are being treated with this if and else statements. Okay, so the basic format of an if and else statement is something like this. So normally we write an if statement as if, then a condition, and if that condition is true or satisfied, then we write our statements here. Okay, so we write multiple statements here. Okay, so this is how the if statement is, or conditional if statement is being written in C programming. Similarly, we have another form which is the if else. Okay, so the syntax of this is if, our condition, if it is true, then the statements, okay, else, the else statements. So what does it mean is, if the condition is true, is evaluated to true, it will go inside this if block. Otherwise, it will come here. See, this is the otherwise part. Okay, so otherwise means when this condition is not true. Okay, so if I write our condition something like what we have discussed here is if it is raining, right? So if we write something like if it is raining, then going outside is the action. Sorry, not going outside is the action. Okay, else going outside. So this is how you put the conditional statement over here. So an example of a conditional statement in C programming would be to find a number which is odd or an even. So to write that program, what we can do is we can write the program something like that: void main Okay, then int x is my number, and now I can ask to enter a number. Okay, ampersand of x. Now I can write something like this: if x mod 2 is equal to 0, which means if the division of x by the modulus operator of 2 dividing it by 2, if it gives me a remainder of 0, that means it's an odd number, it's an even number, right? So printf even, else printf odd. So if we write this program like this, then we know that this particular statement, if the value of x is 10, so 10 mod 2 is of course 0. So if 0 is equals to 0, so that means, which is true, so then the statement will come here and it will print this particular statement as even, which means 10 is a even number. Now if the value of x is 5, so x mod 2, which is 5 mod 2, will give me a remainder of 1, and 1 is equal to 0, which is false. So then the statement from here will come here inside the else, and it will print odd, which means 5 is a odd number, which is correct. So now we know that how these if and else statements are working. So let us explore few of the features that are the operators available for these if else statements. Okay, so we have seen in my odd and even example the equals to operator, which is the double equals to sign. Remember, this is not the assignment, this is the comparison operator. You are actually comparing something with a value, correct? So that is why it is called the relational operator. Now, so this particular operator is basically comparing a value. If what is this telling, that x is equal to y. Okay, so if we write something like if x equals to y, that means is the value of x and y are equals. If yes, if it is true, then it will go inside the if block. Otherwise, it will go inside the else block. Okay, similarly not equals to. So what does it mean is x is not equal to y. I am asking a question, basically I am asking a question, where is the value of x is not equal to y. If that is true, then the if statement will be executed, otherwise else. So similarly here it is the less than is equal to, and this is the greater than is equal to. So if I write a program something like if x is greater than y, so what does it mean is if the value of x is greater than y value of y, then the statement will come here and execute the statement inside if. This is the less than is equal to, and this is the greater than is equal to. So now these operators. Will go little bit about our logical operators, which are basically let me go to the logical operators. Yeah, so logical operators are nothing but you logically put many conditions something like the statements that you have made. If it is raining, then you will not go outside, right? And if it is not raining, then only you will go outside. Think about this statement like this. I will go outside if it is not raining and there is no snow on the road, then only you will go outside. So if I explain this thing to you something like this, so what you are trying to write here is basically, if I write these statements that if I write the statements that, see the two conditions that I am meeting here, it should not be raining and should not be a snowy road. So there should not be any snow on the road, and it should not be raining. So see the condition and, okay. So here the and condition is nothing but, sometimes we see, right, we tell them that we are going to watch a movie, if we have 5 friends with me and the movie tickets are less than $100 or maybe the 100 rupees, okay. So that in that condition again we tell them that if we have 5 friends with me and the ticket price is less than rupees 100. Okay, so see here again an and condition. So what does it mean is we must have a group of 5 friends, and this is and condition, and also the ticket price of the movie should be less than 100 rupees. So then only we'll watch the movie. So if any of the condition is false, we are not going to watch the movie, correct? So any of the condition, for example, that let's say ticket price is 80 rupees, that means which is less than 100. But if we don't have any, if we don't have 5 friends in our group, we are not going to watch the movie, right? So similarly here, the logical operators are basically, so and normally the logical conditions that we put is and, or, and, not. So and is represented as double ampersand, or is represented as double pipe, and not is this operator. Okay, so once you know these things and basically the logical operator stuff, it will be easier for you to understand how to use them. Okay, so let's say our operand 1 is true and operator we are using, and operand 2 is true, so the result will be true. And for the rest of the thing it will be false. So for example here, for AND condition, only the final result has to be true if both the operands are true. Otherwise for all cases it will be false. Similarly for OR, it will be true if both or any of the operand is true. So that is why in these 3 cases it is true, because either both of the operand or any one of the operand is true. But when the both of the operand is false, then only the final result is false. And not is nothing but it reverse the result. So if the operand 1 is true, not true is false. If the operand is false, that means not false is true. It just reverses the operand's value. Okay. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. Have a good day.